welcome everyone once again. Good morning, good evening. And in today's session, I'm going to talk about this branch shape, right? So earlier, we have seen when to use the decisions shape and when to use that route shape, right? So decision is when you are in the situation where you have two conditions, like whether do this or do that, uh, one of them, right? So in case of route, you can have multiple options, but if you have to choose at a time one of them, then it is route. And branch is all about, when you have the situation where you have multiple branches and all branches are independent branches, and you want all of them to be executed for the same document, right? So that time we use that branch shape. So basically, when you have a single document and that has to be sent to multiple departments in the or of the enterprise, then that is where that branch is used, right? So it's all about if you could see this process, right? This is what already I have created, and here we have the first shape, which is the start of no data, then branch shape. So when you will be configuring this branch shape, right? So by default, it will open the branch shape configuration window, and the default number here you can see like 2, right? So if you want, let's suppose, you want that the same document that should go to 4 branches, right? So you have to change this number of branches that property, right? So default is 2, and it can be up to 25. So that description is also given here, right? So that is what I have already done. I have used 3 branches. So it's all about, means if you have means one document, and with that document you want to update multiple systems. For example, you have to update that SAP system or CRM system. You have to update your audit log, or you want to archive that document, so that has to go through archival process. Okay, so accordingly, just you can decide how many branches should be there, and it depends what basically you are doing into that branch. Okay, whether you are trying to archive that document, you are trying to put that into the database, you are trying to put that into SAP system or CRM system or whatever it is. So overall thing is that branch is the shape which is used when you want that single document that should be processed to multiple departments, multiple systems, right? Uh, and if in case, like if there is an error in one of the branches, like, right, so what will happen there? The process will stop, right? So that is one important thing that you need to remember, right? So branch shape, when to use, when we have to process the same document to multiple departments, right? But in case, like if somewhere it is failing, let's suppose it has successfully executed, because all of these 3 can be started at the same time, or maybe in difference of few seconds, right? But there could be possibility that branch 1 has finished successfully, and branch 2 and 3 still running, but during branch 2 execution, at some point of time, some error has been thrown, right? So at that time, the process will stop, right? And as a result, whatever may be happening in branch 3, that will also stop, right? Just to capture that error, catch that error, we have to use some different mechanism that we will see in later session. But for today's session, the focus is on this branch shape, uh, how to use it, when to use it, what basically the use case, right? So here, if you run this process now, so start shape is going to give pass that empty document to this branch shape. Okay, and then branch shape is going to pass the same document to branch 1, branch 2, branch 3, right? And in this branch, I have taken the message shape even in branch 2, branch 3 as well, but configuring to print the different messages. Receipt for HR, this is saying, receipt for account, this is saying then receipt for procurement, something like that. And we are just putting that end shape, stop shape at the end, right? So this is what the process is. And if you go and try run it, save and select your runtime, whether local atom or atom from cloud. Let's see what's happening. Now it is executing this shape, and now see everything, all shapes here executed in this particular process, right? So the same document, it has been sent to branch 1, branch 2, and branch 3, all of them, right? But yes, because different branch, we have different branches, and each branch is intended for different purpose. So that is where when you come here and try to see what is the source to this, so definitely this is printing a message, and the message is different message for this for each and every branch, right? So this is received for HR. When it flown to this particular branch, and if you come here now, if you could see the data to this particular shape, then it will say like, receipt for account, right? So similarly, again, for the third branch, and this this will show the different message received for procurement, right? So that's all for today's session. So this is how you'll use that branch, right? So when you want that a single document to be processed to multiple departments, multiple branches, multiple systems, then branch. You have the route shape where you have multiple options, but at a time, if you want that one of them to be executed, and decision shape where you have two options, and at a time, one of them will be executed, right? So thank you all. Thanks for joining. See you in the next session.
Please follow, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon.